JS is a weird language, and it has so many secrets and advanced tips. In this playlist, we are going to deep dive into every single one of them one by one. Let's see! In this video, we are going to talk about wrapper objects in JavaScript. What are they and what they are doing exactly in JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript has three wrapper objects. One of them is a string, the other one is number, and the other one is boolean. Okay, imagine we have created a string in here. It is called, for example, hello, and this str is definitely a string. But in the second line, we are calling str to uppercase, and it would log the hello in uppercase for us. Such as you see, we see hello in uppercase logged in here. Why is this exactly happening? And what is happening behind the scene in this scenario? Okay, when we use a property or a method on a primitive value, it wraps the primitive value in a wrapper object on the fly, and after that calls that method on that object, and after doing that, that object goes away and disappears on the fly. For example, when you say to uppercase, the exact thing is happening behind the scene is that the JS behind the scene creates, for example, obj, which is equals to new object of str, excuse me, not object, the string class, and this str wrapper object definitely has the method to uppercase, to lowercase, or any other things you want, and after calling that, it returns the value which is hello, and immediately on the fly removes the wrapper object, and you can see the hello is logged in here. This is a wrapper object in JavaScript. Okay, let's have some more examples. This was wrapper object in string. What about wrapper object in numbers? Imagine we have a new number which is exactly 18, and in here we can console.log the number, which is just a simple number. This is not an object. For example, 2 fig by 2, and in here we can run the code, and such as you see, we see 18.00, which is logged in here, which comes from number class object methods. Or you can use this with booleans, but actually booleans don't have so much methods like number and strings, so we ignore it for now. Our explanation about wrapper object has finished in here, but I want to give you some additional useful information about wrapper objects which can cause misleading if you don't know them and you would be confused. Okay, imagine we are creating a string in two ways. First, we are creating a user name which is equal to new string of code to Zach underline IR, and we are creating another username. Let's call it USR name, which is for example exactly this string. What is the difference between these two? First difference is their types. If I use console.log type of username, and I do the same for the USR name, we would see the first one is object and the second one is a string. This can be a little confusing when you are dealing with number class or boolean class. Let me give you an example. Let result equals to new boolean of false. Now in here we are going to log if result log yes, else log no. What would be logged in here, yes or no? Let's see. Yeah, it is logged yes in here. Why? Why boolean false is treated as a truthy value? Because this is a object, and a object is a truthy value. If you don't know about truthy value and falsy value, I have created a course about truthy values and falsy values in JavaScript. You can watch it. But for this video, let me give you an example. Let us log the result in here, and such as you see in here, we don't have a simple boolean, we have a object. The object is always truthy. Okay, and if you want this result to be treated as true or false, you need to put double equal inside it and compare it to true. In this case it would log no, but if you use tree, the result would be the same and you will see no in here again. Last but not least, I want to give you a very nice and mind-blowing proof that can show you the object wrapper creation on the fly. Let's create a number, magic number, and this magic number and this time is 26, and I want to console.log magic number dot to fixed 3. What we expect to see, we want to see 26.00. Okay, let's run the code, and yeah, we are seeing 26.000. Okay, we already told you that JavaScript, when calls to fix on this magic number, it creates a wrapper object. The wrapper object is from the class number, and we know the number class has prototypes, and that prototype has two fixed method, and we are going to override that method in here. I want it to return always a string 36.99. Okay, let's run the code again. What we expect to see after logging magic number to fixed by 3. Okay, we run the code. Oh, and we see 36.99. Wow, this is a proof that magic number behind the scene creates a number object, and toFixed is called on that object, and the result is logged in here. Hope you enjoyed this magnificent video. I loved it. It was very nice video. If you liked it, do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this, and share this video with a friend you think might be interested in this topic.